And we are back, folks. We are here. What up, what up, what up? What is up? Uh, we are in the 4 days. What is it called? The 4 days. Uh-oh. Hold on. It is not detecting. It is not detecting my controller. No. Get your mind right. Grounded. We are here. Day 4. In the original, the one and only backyard. Not the park. We're not there yet. Okay, I don't know what's going on over there. There we go. All right. So I always put it on multiplayer, just in case anybody decides they want to join me. Go on this little journey here and there. They're more than welcome. We're just not rushing through it. We're not speed running it. We are taking our time, showing the process, and then also letting folks see how the original story unfolded. All right. That's interesting. No water droplets? What? Okay, so I need ant parts. Okay. Let me go put some of these berries on here. All right.
Taking a look around.
What you on, homie? Itachi Uchiha is spying on me with his crow. All right. What were we doing last time we were on? We were trying to get this built. I need wood, grass planks, and it looks like sap and clover. So let's check the sap. Got a little bit of sap. Acorn parts we could put in here. I know it has the hot deposit available, but I want to oh wait, no, I didn't want to do that. Forgot I was in this thing. I want to put this gear on. Um we'll put the drinks and food in there. Let's go and all right. Let's see, what do we got to do? Let me consume
I eat
this.
this normally.
Get some of that. I need weevil meat. I can see that. Why? Why is my overall health down? What the heck? Okay. Interesting, but all right. Oh, that's right. That's why that was like that. Okay.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Okay. I think it's, yeah, it's afternoon, evening time, so. All right. So if this is the case, let me
Hope this is enough to keep me safe.
put that back on. Because I forgot what the plan was, so that was my bad. That's the only downside to making sure that you are taking time in between streams so you don't burn out, as well as get through content too fast. From what I noticed, that downfall is forgetting where you left off and what your plan or goal was when you left off. If that makes some kind of sense. And do I have? I don't have any. Okay. I need to get me some tufts. So that I could roll out. Okay, so there's no agua there. So I could roll out from high points. Okay. So I will have to chop me down some regular dandelions to get those tufts so that if I'm at heights, I don't crash out. All right. Let's do Elmo's World. And then for this, I need some tree stems. All right, so you see the grass moving, but you don't see no ladybug. You don't see no spider. See how it's moving? That means there's something in here. So we're gonna watch and see if something comes out this hole. Matter of fact,
Better safe than sorry.
we're gonna switch it over to that.
Hey, Aunt. What's the news?
There's nothing here. I hear a ladybug, but I don't see her. Okay. So that's no bueno. Let's do this real quick. Just so we could grab everything. All right. Now let's roll out before trouble comes. I hear her. She's whistling. You know, she's over here saying her hellos. Or he's saying his hellos, whatever it is. Because, you know, ladybugs you don't know. Just because they're called ladybugs don't mean they're a lady. Got a piece of dew. All right. So let's do this, and this, and that. Good. And then that. I need more wood for that. What I'm gonna want to do, I think, here, just as reinforcements, do this. Wait, nope, 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 no. No, come on. There we go. Do we want it going that way? I think we do. Okay, we're gonna do this. There. All right. So I'm gonna need wood for all that. I will need some more grass. Can I? Ooh, I can. That's what I'm talking about. Of course, I can't generate it until I build this. So, all right. So we got some work to do on that end. Where did I put Martial? Let's get some sleep. Alright, we're up. I like it. Alright. Let's do...
Good thing I'm hungry.
Do that. Because this is about to go out. Let's go ahead and knock that out.
That's not so bad.
And now we'll... grab that. There we go. All right. Hot deposits. Because there's nothing in there. Hot deposit. Because there's nothing in there. What did I hot deposit in here? Okay. All right. I'm going to take that. All right. So I need... I want this to look a little bit cleaner. So what I'm going to do is Okay, so I can't do that. Let me try this. Can't do that. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, I like that. Not quite what we're used to. Let me move it back a little. Oh, wait, no. Hmm. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna need. Nope.
I mean, this is probably what
See,
bottled water
I'm over
is.
here messing up, y'all. I'm over here messing up. Trying to get stuff perfect. I'm over here messing up. All right. So let's do this. Let's go collect us some wood real quick. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. Well, then let me put him here. Actually, it's safe to take him down over there. All right. Now let's put...
Putting on some. Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Chopper. There we go. Where'd he go? There he is. Uh-huh. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh, I'm not stuck. There we go. So I wonder why... I wonder what's going on that they're invisible. And as you could probably see, I still... Oh, let me... There we go. Oh no, one fell in the water. We got one that fell in the water. That is a no bueno. All right. Oh, here. Ow. Yeah, something a little odd's going on. That's okay. We gonna fix it. And we gonna be all right. All right. Let's first do that. And then let's do that. That, there we go. And then we'll hit that. That. Hit that. Now we could go in. Seems how my dumb self destroyed it. Like a dummy. There we go. Alright. So now I can put what I already had. Clay and ant parts. Okay, so now this one. Of course, we're not going to fully flush it out. But we did that. All right. So now,
At least it's clean. Ish.
let's go get some grass. Oh, that's what I forgot to. What do I need? Sap sprigs and dry grass. I'll get that down here. Let's go, buddy.
Hey, Aunt. What's the news?
All right. Let's go get the sprigs. The sap. What are you doing over here, dude? Since when y'all start coming over this way? Is it because I put them doors up? That's what I think it is. Yeah. I think it's because I put them walls up. Hey, how's it going, Cody? You just started playing Grounded? Oh, it's a dope game. Are you playing Grounded 1 or are you in the Grounded 2 chapter right now? Let me repair that. Sweet. Oh, okay. Well, both right now, both of them I believe are free to play on Xbox Live. That way you could try them out. You don't necessarily have to play 1 to play 2. The reason that I've started doing 1 again is a lot of people that I'm friends with on Discord. They seen it came out. They seen I was playing 2, and they were like, "Well, do you have to play 1 to understand what's going on in 2?" And I was explaining to them, you really don't, because they kind of give you a synopsis of what happened. And then you kind of get adjust for it with the first act, because 2 is in 2 is currently in early access. Hey, that's okay. You could buy it on Steam. I did too. I found out that it was free to play on Xbox Live after I bought it too. But 2 is in early access, so there's a lot of bugs and fixes that they're working out. 1 is a finished product. It's already 1.0. And like I said, I was just coming back to it to explain to them, my people on Discord, the story, if they were really curious about it, just to let them dive into the story of what Grounded is and how it's a thing, like why it became a thing. Yeah. You should like it. It's real easy to get the hang of. The tutorials help you out a lot with how to function, how to traverse the environment per se. It is a fun game to play. It's challenging because it's all about mechanics and understanding the properties of how to fight the creatures in the backyard. Yeah, so the puddles are dirty water because they've touched dirt. So you could drink them, but they will take some of your health. So if you look in the bottom left corner of my screen, that red bar is your overall health. And the puddles, they kind of, because it's like a contaminant,
I know I'm a picky eater, but still.
the puddles will drain some of that health. Your health does come back over time. It's just real slow. You have to unlock things that are called mutations. So if you go into your inventory screen, you have, where's it at? Oh, I'm thinking of two. Okay, let me go down here to the laboratory and I'll show you.
Let's see what we can find.
Okay, I already got him. Let me come down to the lab and I'll show you some of the functionality of the game that you'll learn as you go. So there are teeth that are randomly around the map. And you could break these teeth with a certain level mallet. You have these machines, so like this resource analyzer. Anything that you pick up, bring to this analyzer and analyze it. It unlocks blueprints for craftables, so like weapons, gear, tools, things like that, and then also stuff to help you build. So anything you pick up, bring to the analyzer. If you look in your inventory and you see a little exclamation point next to it, it means it needs to be analyzed. Bring it here, analyze it. In part 1, you're in a dome. Oh, you're right there at the beginning. Okay, yeah. So it analyzes anything you pick up and it'll open blueprints. And so the blueprints are this stuff here. And it'll tell you when you analyze it, it tells you what blueprints it belongs to and unlocks or helps unlock. So analyze everything that has that exclamation point next to it. You'll come down to this area soon with the once you follow the tutorial. So you'll be able to explore this whole area I'm in right now. I literally just started the game maybe a week ago to start showing everybody from the beginning. So all this stuff you'll unlock as you start the tutorial process. grab the rocks, grab the sap, craft you a spear, craft an axe, all that stuff you could craft in the beginning, but analyze it first before you craft it, and then start chopping stuff down that it allows you to chop down. There are certain things that you need level 2 and level 3 tools for, to chop down or to break open or to shovel up. But you'll get the blueprints with those as you go. And then once you get to this point here, which you should soon, if you just follow the beginning tutorial, you have a shop that you could buy blueprints with the raw science that you find around the map. Raw science is like a little pink orb that you'll hear kind of going off if you're within range of it. And you collect enough of that, you could come unlock blueprints. Then you have quests that they help you with crafting, killing certain things, building certain things. And when you complete those, it gives you raw science to help you purchase the blueprints. And then the teeth I'm talking about, you'll find them throughout this whole world. And when you get the proper hammer, you could bust them open. There'll be a gel inside. You collect it and you come to this area and you trade it in. And what it does is it upgrades your max health, max stamina, how fast your hunger and thirst drain, your healing over time effect, and then mutations that you could assign to your character. Now the mutations, they are things that you'll learn over time as you play. So like if you chop enough grass or stems or weeds, you'll eventually unlock chopper. And then what you do is you add the mutation, you put the mutation on, and it gives you a stronger ability towards chopping things down. So you chop them down faster. When you block creatures' attacks, you block enough of them, you'll get this parry master mutation. And each mutation has 3 phases. So each phase gives you a higher percentage of ability. And so all this stuff will unlock as you play the game. There are some mutations that you have to find in the environment, and they'll unlock once you find the location of them. And each one gives you specific, little perks towards this and that things you could do in the game.
Those aphids look like they have things
that
to
help
do
you
and
explore, that help you fight creatures and stuff like that. Back to the water thing. So there's dirty water and there's clean water. The clean water is the water drops that you'll see on the leaf, the grass stalks, I guess you call these. Those are the ones you want to drink that won't do any harm to you. Food you could find around, laying on the ground. There will be acorns, there'll be mushrooms, all that stuff you could eat. Let me put my lights up. There we go. All right. Hey, buddies. There are bugs that aren't aggroed. They aren't violent unless you attack them. So if you hear bugs wandering around you and it doesn't start like a it doesn't start a kind of like, ooh, you know, an enemy's coming thing, because the music will change and you'll hear something kind of screech at you or make a noise at you, letting you know, hey, you're in my area, back up. So the ladybugs, I did the same thing when I first played. I thought everything was out to get me. Um, the ladybugs. Let me do that one. They're friendly as long as you don't hit them.
Gnats will not
Now, when you
leave
hit them,
alone.
they are tanks. So if you don't have the proper armor on, what you want to do also, are you playing on controller or are you playing on a PC? Hey, so I looked at that game. Okay. So you could play you could use controller on a PC too if you want to. But mouse and keyboard is always effective. What you what was I gonna say? Sorry, distracted. Um, as you play, you will see that most of the creatures, i.e., ladybugs, you'll see bumblebees. Oh, see, I start talking about the creatures and it brings it up. So when you see a creature, you have a look function. It's this camera, toggle player camera. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's use peeper. For me, because I'm using a controller,
Let's see what we can find.
Y is my peeper thing. And what you want to do is you want to look at, let me go over here to the, where are you guys at?
Go away,
There he
little
is.
firefly.
Okay. Firefly. So you want to look at them and you'll see little question marks over the top of the bugs. You take a picture of them in this peeper thing, and what it does is it gives you intel on them. So it'll tell you if they're friendly, it'll tell you if they're not, it'll tell you their weakness, what they're resistant to. So always take a picture of them. When you go into your inventory, you can find all the intel that you gather under the data tab. And everything you take a picture of, it'll tell you if it's a neutral, it'll be in the neutral category. There's 8 neutral bugs on here. Non-neutral. Don't time them out, Steam Element. Dang it. Hey, I'm sorry about that, Cody. The caps thing, they timed you out for the caps thing. I'll have to have one of my mods adjust that, or I'll adjust it when I can. I know it's out of excitement that you wrote it, so I know it's no harm, no foul. But you'll also, there's 48 bugs that are angry. As you kill them, you can unlock a gold card. And what the gold card does is it's basically saying you've mastered the knowledge on that creature. And then you got 15 harmless bugs. So there's 15 bugs that will never try to attack you, never try to do anything to you. The neutral ones are the ones that, as long as you don't fight them, they won't fight you. So taking pictures of them, eliminating that question mark, always helps out with gathering the intel to, help you fight the bad bugs, I guess you could say, in the environment easier, because you could identify them faster and you could know what you need to attack them with so that you're most effective and efficient. Okay.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
I'll give it a minute for you to be able to come back. I know that timeout is stupid. I wish it wasn't a thing. Because there's people that generally, come to talk, and then there's people that don't. And so the people that do end up getting caught up. So I apologize for that. All right. All right. Let me collect this. And then also to learn the crafting stuff. Once you craft your workbench, it'll tell you what you need to craft certain things if you've unlocked part of the blueprint. So by scanning the items like I was telling you to scan, it'll show you how to unlock part of the blueprints. Interesting. I hear you. Where you at, buddy? And so if you notice where I've built up at, it's at a tree. I like this location just because I've played and beat this one before. So it's like a centralized point of interest. I have blocked off 3 of the entrances under this tree because we have those guys underneath there. There are 2 of them. I don't know where the other one's at right now. So I got to keep my head on the swivel. He's somewhere around here. Because I heard him walking a second ago. Um. Okay, there we go. I'm glad you didn't leave. I'm glad you stayed. Uh. So a big thing to watch for that'll help you survive early game is look for any plant life moving. If you see blades of grass, there we go, blades. Haha. I knew it would come to me eventually. If you see blades of grass moving, that means two things. There's a bug that's ladybug size. So it might be a ladybug. It could be, let me go show you the other other possibilities. It could be the ladybug. It could be one of those guys. Because that second one still ain't showing up in there. I get up off the ground for just in case purposes.
That's not so bad.
And I keep my head on a swivel. Okay, so you see the grass over there moving? The dry grass over there moving like that? Let me go show you why that is. So you have these little junior spiders.
Taking a look around.
Ooh, I didn't mark him yet. Good.
Peeped a new one.
So he's an Orb Weaver Junior. Get to higher ground just so you could see. The small spiders like that you could take out. They're there is a whatchamacallit, a pattern to their attacks. All right. So then there's that junior one. And there's... Where you at, buddy? I see your stank. I'm looking for you. There you are. Okay, he blends in with the ground because of his coloration. Where'd he go? There he is. So there's a stink bug. Right now he's kind of in the tree trunk there. I don't know why he spawned in the tree trunk. He'll move the grass because he's a bigger bug. You have the juniors that I just showed you, but there's also the bigger ones, which they should be walking around here soon because I've cut off their environment to be able to move around freely. Like, see, who? Ow. All right. So let me switch my mutation real quick. Put on chopper. Just in case I get jumped while I'm out showing you this stuff. So you see the plant moving. I put up little walls here in between the things to where I could farm my wood planks, grass, thistle, all the stuff on this side of this wall. I could farm it easier. But there is, see that web up there? It comes from one of the bigger ones. Let me see. I think I could show you one of them from here. This game is King of Parkour. So you're going to want to parkour. All right. There we go. All right. Where are you at, buddy? I think he's over here at my door. That's a little one. Where's the big boy at?
Taking a look around.
You also have these bomber beetles. They're kind of big in size. Yes, there is fall damage. And the more fall damage you take, which I could show you about that too. Give me 1 second. I could do it here. So there's a mutation that you gain from falling. It's called Daredevil. And what it does is it helps you protect against fall damage. What you want to do to help with if you fall off something high or accidentally jump off something high is you want to chop down the dandelions so you could get these dandelion tufts. Because what they are for you is a parachute of sorts. Let me go back to the base and I'll show you what I mean. So like, see how there's this here? Nectar. You could find that just laying on the ground anywhere. That's a food source. It doesn't give a lot of food, but it gives some. These juice boxes, on occasion they drop droplets that you could drink. And that gives you energy and hydration. You have these pop cans that have dots in them that will give you hydration. Not much, but it does give you a little. So the dandelion tufts are these ones here that you could chop down with your level 1 axe. Here comes the big guy. All right, so here's a regular size orb weaver. And we are going to engage him. Neither do I. But you do want their webs that they produce because it helps you get other weapons. And it helps you get other tools. What you don't want to do is you don't want to intentionally and go fight a lot of these big bugs, because once you kill a bunch of them all at like one time, they get annoyed by you. And when they get annoyed by you, they'll attack your base. So they'll hunt you down and attack your base to get revenge. And how they get revenge is either A, they kill you, or they destroy part of your base in amount of time. Yeah. So what they did do with this game is they've updated some of the creatures, and the creatures like to jump. All right. So real quick, how I was saying the tufts. Like, so say you're climbing up something and you fall off. Well, if you fall off and you hit your glide button, it pulls the tuft out and turns it into a glider. And that'll help. You want to collect as many of those as you possibly can. Because that'll help.
At least it's clean. Ish. Aphid on the move.
Who you over there arguing with? All right. See, and I pay attention to there he is. There's the second one. I pay attention to the bugs' body languages. Because with the latest updates, the big bugs will attack each other. They will fight to defend their area. But you could also kind of cheese them into fighting each other. So like, let's say I'm sitting here collecting my, these resources, right? And I got the ladybug right there. And let's say one of those spiders does come around the corner and he's trying to attack me. Well, I could run towards the ladybug and the ladybug won't attack me. And as long as I stay around the ladybug, if the spider attacks and hits the ladybug, now the ladybug will turn around and start fighting the spider. And so that helps you either run away or it helps you attack the spider. Kind of. like I said, they do jump. So you will um let's do that. You will want to
Not so bad.
yeah, go ahead, try that. Um it's always fun to try new things, you know. I need to go get some ant parts and all right, ant parts and clay. Right there. Swap variant, and there we go. They don't have a semi one. That sucks. Okay. All right.
Taking a look around.
So the best place, the safest place initially is on top of that baseball right outside of where you come out of the hole of. You could put a workstation, a sleep lean-to, a campfire, a couple of the basket chests as your starter location. And then when you get an idea of what you want to like where you want to build and what kind of base you want to build, am I too far down? I'm too far down. Okay. Then you'll
At least it's clean.
everywhere is going to be ugly at first. So I can't sleep yet. Not until 21:32. Okay. So I'll just wait a couple minutes. Actually, before I go to sleep, let me go down here.
These gnats will not leave me alone.
Get some of these gnats as they spawn in. Um, when I first started playing this game, it was early access, like the second one was. So I went through the early access stage. I went through the beta stage. Where are you guys at? Guess they don't want to come out for the night. Then let's go to sleep. um. Now that we're woke, get the water. All right. So I need to go get me some clay and ant parts. All right. Where y'all at? I know one of y'all got to be walking around. Those two are in their sleep. So, what I didn't tell you is there's two that sleep under there, but then there's a third one. Let's go see if he's asleep. So I don't know if you could hear the snoring.
That's a big spider.
But there's a third one that sleeps right here. And now what you could do is, I'm going to do this. Which one was I? That's Chop. That's Perry. Okay, so then let's make C my mutated one. All right. Extra health. All right. So C is my bow and arrow one. So now what you want to do is you come right about here and you can wake him up and then cheese him. See how he jumped? No, 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 no. Ugh. Yeah, come on. He will come up here and he will try to cheese you. But he can't. Because I have the ultimate cheese. Oh, shoot. That's no bueno. Oh, Oh, you thought. Ooh. Okay, so you could cheese them. They will stay here like idiots and let you bow them. But you want to watch out for his girlfriend. You want to watch out for his buddies that are under the tree. Because at any given time, they could try to creep up behind you. And she's trying to protect her boyfriend. But the problem is, he's not her only boyfriend. She'll try to protect all these wolf spiders. The two under the tree, this one. So she might be their mom and not the girlfriend. So let's do the chop. Let's go to my chop. All right, so now see how she's aggroed?
Oh, I'm stuck in this web.
Oh. And she's shooting these webs at me. You could chop the
Be
webs.
careful of that spider up ahead.
Now, what I normally do is I drop down. Give me 1 second, y'all. Say what? Yeah, I don't care. Were they the ones out in Fon Tuckadoodles? Who's leaving for college? Huh? Not London on the track. What? Oh, she going right down the street. All right, so see how she's ignoring me? That's a good thing. So I did my cheese. I'll let her be. But I am going to come down here and grab all my arrows that I shot at him. So, like, until you get higher level armor and weapons and that, you could cheese them. Is it the easiest thing to do? Not at all, because as you see, I fell. Yes, you can use fire. But I don't think you want to use a torch as a primary weapon. Let's see, by her shooting the web and all that, it allows for you to collect the web residue so that you could then turn into web roping. By using these wonderful pinwheels. Let's see, we're going to do that. And right now what I'm doing is I'm using one for grass, one for that, until I finish putting these ones together. So I got to go mess up some ants here. Okay. So spider, bug, ant, buzz, special parts. Cool. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use C as my Let's do that. I'm gonna use C as my universal for when I want to fight
I
stuff.
mean, this is probably
Okay,
what
let me
bottled
do
water is.
that. Let me come here.
I have limits. Or, I guess I thought I did.
And these are little acorn bites that I've picked up while harvesting the acorns. So they help out. All right. I need clay, ant parts. I got the ant thing. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. And I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Was trying to get my son together. Let's go get some clay. And yes, Cody, you are going to get attacked. There are a lot of things that want to attack you in the beginning of this game. Okay. But as long as you hear the little purrs of the ladybugs, you can feel safe too. All right. So first, before I go get my clay, I will need to come and grab some thistle. So these little needles that I'm collecting off this tree, you can use for crafting arrows as well as defenses for your base, as well as the reason I'm grabbing them is for the little fence that I set up to help keep from falling off the edge of my base. Doo-doo. Case. Yeah, I was about to say, there's something walking underneath me. And because you came over here, you get to be the next contestant on The Price is Wrong, Bob. Yes, so you got to fix the laser in order to unlock that little lab that you seen me in when you came into the stream. Because that lab is pivotal to you completing the game. Most of your tasks and everything come from in that lab and from the little robot that's in there. His name is Burgle. All right. Come on. Come on through there. Hello? There we go. Come on. Can you not get through the door? Thank you. Ow. There's a handful of them in there. Okay. So because I know the bombers are in here, I always pick a high point. And I cheese them with my bow and arrow. Like, I could just go down and slice and dice him. Or her, or whatever it is. But because they shoot that acid out their butt, I'm like, yeah, I'd rather cheese you. And then come down and collect your body parts when it's safe. Now I have a homeboy, um, the guy that introduced me to this game. Um, he runs around basically. He's got the mechanics of almost every creature in this game down pat. And so he just runs around and murks everything like at level 1. He doesn't fear any of these bugs. Everything in here is creepy. You haven't noticed that? See, and then you got these larvae.
Larva here, if you're
Now,
into that sort of thing.
the larvae, you do want to collect as many of those as you can. Because their parts later down the road will help you fix some of your items. I mean, it is a bug game. It'll either make you fear every bug or make you less afraid of every bug, because you'll feel, oh, I could whoop them in the game, I could whoop them in real life. Which you should already feel that way, because you're like 20 times the size of any bug out here. What you want, homie?
Hey, no one likes a nosy neighbor.
Let's get a little vittles going. All right. Okay, see, so back to Subnautica. I wanted to get that game, but then I was watching trailers and watching people play that. And it was like, okay, you're basically crafting and rebuilding an aquatic environment. Cool, not a problem. That seems kind of cool. But then I seen you have no weapon. So it's like, okay, how you defend yourself against anything that tries to attack you if you're walking around with no weapon? So you run. Yeah, but you're in their environment. How you gonna outswim something that's designed to swim? Oh, okay. So you do get the ability to protect yourself later in the game. Hi, my lady. All right. I think I got enough clay for what I'm trying to achieve. Go put it in my inventory and then well, I figured it would be the one thing I do like. Oh, we'll see. If you recommend the underwater version of this game, then you should be fine with this game. All right. That door is not really for me. It's to keep anything running up this branch. All right, so let's put some. That's bug parts. Bug parts. Clay. Clay. All right. So now I just need ant parts. Hard parts. Put my hard parts in there. I did put the thistle in there. And my sap, acorn parts, grass. And so what's good is, so I've created all these chests, right? There is a hot bar that will allow me to just touch the hot bar. Like, I don't even have to go in it. I just hot deposit and it'll deposit whatever item is in the chest. So if I have it on me, it'll deposit it. All right, so now it's nighttime. I need these gnats to come back. The reason that I built you hear the spider walking? He's irritated with me because he can't get to me. He has to walk around the thistle and acorn. Okay. He'll have to walk around the outside of the tree in order to come mess with me. So that's why you hear him down there fussing. He's at my little barricade. Now see, there's one walking around over there because you can see the 4-leaf clovers moving. All right, so let's put the acorn parts back. Hard parts back. Now because I took all the tops out, it didn't hot the tops back in. The end game is fun though. Me and my brother and our homeboy Acid played this game like for hours. They are the fighters and explorers. So like I said, my boy Acid, he if I was to tell him come in here and tell him, all right, we're doing this slow because of content, he'd be a little frustrated because he'd be like, come on, man, we've already beat this. We know how to do this. I'm like Bob the builder of the group, as you can see. I have the build ideas. They are, so Acid is the explorer, slash I'm gonna go unlock this area so we could advance further player. My brother, he is I'm an explorer, but I want to go and beat up all the bugs that I have a hit out on. So like for him, when we played this one, anytime he's seen a ladybug, it was on sight. He was like, you gotta die.
Let's see what we can find.
Acid, he didn't care what you were. He was killing you. Like he didn't have a preference. He didn't pick and choose. It was just if you were here, he was killing you. Me, I'm a spider killer. So Wolfies, every time until they started doing the we're gonna attack you thing, for killing us, and then also before they started doing the, see, there he goes right there. He thinks he's slick. He thinks I don't see him. He's right there. I would sit there and kill the two under the tree, the one under the leaf, and their girlfriend. Not at all. I'd be wanting my brother and my boy to fall all the time. Because the oh crap moments are always the fun ones. Oh, shut up down there.
Good thing I'm hungry.
Let me eat. We gonna go down and fight them. Let me collect this jerky. All right. Let me put. How do I take? I gotta remember how to take one at a time. There we go. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go taunt. See, because I know where he's at. I'm gonna taunt him. Hey, you. Come on. Come on. Come on, Cleophas. I know you want to come around that corner. Come on. I'll fight you. As long as it's a one-on-one fight, I will fight you. It's when you try to bring your buddies. All right. See, he's right here in the corner. I see his leg. But I know his homie is right behind him. So, what we gonna do? Hey, I got cheddar. I got that cheddar ready for you, buddy. Hey, I didn't like that one. Now, see, if you want to play this game, if you really want to mess around and find out, do this. Go from third person to first person. It cuts your peripheral vision down. All right, there we go. Got that. Which one was the one I wanted? Chopper. There we go. I got that El Chopper. We're gonna take that off because I'm about to go under there and beat up the other one. And then I'm gonna get off of this first person. All right. Uh-oh. That is not good. Where's he at? So he's outside somewhere. I was coming under here to fight him. See? That's what I mean by they'll try to sneak you. What up, Fox? So there's only one way in, one way out, because I've blocked off their entrance and exits. So he's somewhere. lurking around. There he is. I hear him. There he is. With the fog, it's hard to see him. He's hiding under these clovers right here. Oh, it's going, Fox. No, they can't stay dead because you need the resources from them. Let me try to get him to. I'll risk it for the biscuit. All right, come on, come over here. Hey, you. Hey. Hey, you.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
See, I want the smoke, but I want the smoke where I could see him. And he's avoiding me. He doesn't want to come over here and do that one-on-one. What he's trying to do is he's trying to bait me into coming down on the corner over there where he's at. Because there's an orb weaver that comes over by this area here. And so they have their little path that they walk throughout the night. But he's lucky. All right, what time is it? It is 3 o'clock in the morning. Sheesh. So we might as well just stay up. We ain't gonna go to sleep. I believe he will circle around this side. I'm not sure. He might go under the leaf and go to sleep. I don't know. So he obviously didn't go back under. The fog kills me because the fog helps him out, not us. It's like, come on, man. Every night isn't a foggy night. Why y'all making it so foggy? And you never want to go out and hunt for them in the fog. That's how you die. All right, he's somewhere over here. Where are you at, buddy? There you are. All right. Hey.
Wolf spider! Watch out, it can burrow.
Hey. Hey, you. Yeah. Okay. I'll come fight you over here. Come on. Let's go. I want that smoke. Hey. Hey, you. Ow. 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 Come on. Don't you run away from me.
I need to get an antidote.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now I gotta hurry up and heal. Because he poisoned me. And my poison resistance ain't at 100. It's not at 1,000. But that's how you go and tell them, hey,
Go fly somewhere else, Nat.
this is how we do things around here. If you don't want that smoke, leave now. Otherwise, le smoke will be had. Okay, so we do spider parts. Fuzz because I killed the gnat. Special bug parts because of the poison. Upgrade stones. So there's brittle quartz and there's brittle platin or brittle whetstone. These two you'll find throughout the map, and when you hit them, they will break. You pick up the pieces, and you can come back and craft them on the bench. And then at the smithing station, it allows for you to upgrade your stuff. So let's see. That's 2, that's 3, that's 2. Let me upgrade this one. Okay, so see, I only have 2 brittle whetstone available. I need 6 in order to go to level 3. So I'll come here. I'll go to my workbench miscellaneous resources, and I'll see if I could craft it. Okay, so I could break down brittle quartz, but I don't have any brittle marble. And I think the quartz is what I needed for this. Yeah. So now I could upgrade this to level 3. And now it went from doing 15% extra damage and 15% more durability to, or not 15, 10% to 15%. So now if I upgrade it again, it'll go to 20%.
That's not so bad.
All right, so let's get us some drink.
I have limits. Or, I guess I thought I did.
Let's eat us some victuals. What I want to do, that's still turning into jerky. Do that. Now, the reason I'm doing jerky, Cody, is because jerky lasts longer. It doesn't spoil. If you put it on the grill, it has a timer on it. So if you notice, there's no timer. There's no little purple bar underneath the food. Oh, because there's none in there. That's why, dummy. All right. There we go. And so how you know the jerky is available is you hear that little skrrr, and then it does the ping. That lets you know it's now turned to jerky. So this one will still be turning into jerky. This one's cooked. So you see how it has the green dot? The green dot is your timer. So over time, that green dot will become black. It'll start fading off. Let me repair. I need larva spikes. Okay. And of course, I need ant parts for those. All this is looking fine. Okay. So let me eat this one. There we go. All right. Let's go down into the ant hill, which I have marked right here. And I hate to do it to them because, you know, the regular ants are like, they're little cool guys, you know? I do need to grab this and put it back in my spot. So when you upgrade something, if you have it hot pouched, it will go back into your inventory and will be taken out of your hot pouch. All right. Where's my torch? Nope, not that.
What do we have
There we go.
looking around out here?
All right. Okay, so there are no little guys up top. That's a regular pebble. Okay. Ooh, hey, hold on, homie. Hold on. I wasn't ready for you to come up here. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. I wasn't expecting for him to come at me like that. But now all of you gotta die. So I'll let him run away. Because I poisoned him. If I didn't come and chop him, he would die anyway. From the poison. Alright. Now, what I could also do, I could use my needler. Now, what my needler does is it heals me as I stab. So I'll put my shield on. What I normally do when I come into this ant farm is because I know stabbing is their weakness. I come in fully loaded with my stab. And then my stab is, of course, this needler. Pebble. Marble. Marble, cool. And so once you clear out the nest, the big ones won't come by. They won't come back for at least a little while. The little ones will come back, but because you haven't attacked anything in front of them, they won't look at you as your enemy. They'll be like, oh, he's friendly. And they won't try to get you. Only time they try to get you is when you come in, you attack something in front of them. Then they're like, hold up. That's our homie. What are you doing? And it's like an out of sight, out of mind type thing for them. Now there is another anthill, which I'll take you to that here in a minute, because we're going to want to go in there. And then this one. So with this, we're going to want to use this loadout. And matter of fact, I need to take meat shield off of everything. I don't need meat shield right now. Just because I don't trust any of these critters. All right. So it is 10 o'clock in the morning. Gives us plenty of time
What bottled water is.
to go do whatever it is what we
Those
want to
aphids
do.
look like they have things to do and people to see.
What up? All right, drive safe. Do me a favor. Can you take that downstairs and throw it in the trash? What time are you gonna be back?
Later. Or 12, 11.
All right. Nothing.
Are you smiling at me?
Drive safe. I'm messing with my son. He's going over to a friend of his. Yeah, so there's a time of day. If you come to your inventory screen, in the top right corner, it tells you the time of day it is. 11:13. Now, there are certain critters. There's some raw science right there. There are certain critters that come in and out of parkour. Parkour.
Nothing like a little
Text me and let me know you made it.
science.
And then there's my tuft. Keeps me protected. The only thing that sucks is with the tuft. You do. Ooh, candy dispensary. With the tuft, you do. There we go. Open that up. Hey, look what I found. Even if you use it for a short second, it goes away. So you're always going to want to collect those. And if you look in the bottom right corner of the screen, it tells you how many you have on hand, so you don't lose track. And like I said, certain critters, they come out at night. So keeping up with what time it is lets you know when it's time to go.
Not so bad.
Because you'll be like, oh, I need to get up out of here. Let me analyze these. Mint arrows. Ooh, imagine that. All right, so what you also want to do, so like you see how I picked up the candy, the mint candy? Now, if you look at what it says it's a snack and it's a cool off. So what I'm going to do is
I know I'm a picky eater, but
I'm going to consume this batch of 10 and let it count down. And I have a new mutation called Fresh Defense. Now, what that mutation does, it gives me gas resistance, burn resistance, and sizzle protection. So that will let you know that, hey, there's stuff around here. What is this? How do I zoom out again? Oh, zoom out. Thank you. Okay. So here's the haze. And I'm here. Something's over here. Okay, so I'll have to go over there in a second. I want to come this way, though, real quick. And I want to get the stuff that's in this little area right here. So... Ooh, come
hello,
here, Ant.
powerless ant.
Hi, Auntie. Come here. And the reason I'm attacking the ant is because I need those ant parts. A, for fixing my ant gear. And B, for, the weebles may wobble, but they won't fall down. For fixing my ant gear, but also for my spin wheels. So that I could craft more spin wheels. All right. So I hear... Oh, that's underneath. That's right. Let's go underneath. We're on a magic trip.
Just give me a second to let my eyes adjust to that.
We're on a little trip. A magic trip. How's that song go? Let's take a little trip on a magic rocket ship. Something, something, little Einsteins. Yeah. Okay. Raw
Scientists make this
science.
look harder than it is.
Okay, so there's a stinker bug up above me. You can hear him moaning and groaning. The stinker bugs suck. All right. We came for what we were looking for. Also, I'll show you a cool thing here and there and everywhere. Ow. Unlocked Blade Master. All right. So you see, we have El Stinky El Buggo right there. I need to craft a gas mask. Otherwise, he is going to be a big pain in the butt. But until then, I'm going to help my ant buddies out.
Oh, ugh. I guess that's why they call you a stink bug.
Take that. Okay, so now let me re-equip my stuff. Let the gas die down. There we go. We'll collect his body parts. So we tried to help our little ant buddies, but his gas kind of got to them like poison. So they ended up dying. Now what we're doing is I'm going to show you a couple cool things. Yep, we're going to explore. So you got all this cool trees and plants and thistle. Now over here is a bunch of these dust mites. There's also a bomber beetle. So we could collect a lot of mite fuzz. Ow. And they don't do a lot of damage. They're just annoying. Where they come into play is you will sit there and be fighting one of the bigger creatures. And if you lose contact or you lose sight of them, they can do just enough damage to kill you. All right. So, ooh. So there's little watches, as you just seen, laying around. Let me defrag real quick. Defrag. There we go. Sort. I am going to switch. I'm gonna switch to this. There is a there we go. Hasty written note. Sweet. So they did add some new stuff for you to collect. There are collectibles throughout the world, which I find is dope. That they, even after 1.0 came out, they, you know, added some little tidbits here and there So, dear whoever, no idea what's going on. I woke up with 4 other kids in a giant lawn. I tried to wake them, but they're super zonked out and honestly seem better off tucked in the box for now. All I know is there's little huts with too many computers and not enough snacks. Spiders are hunting me, and I need to find us a safe place. The rest of the note is torn off. So as you see, whoever it is, had a little campsite here. They had the note. Let me grab it. And then they had little snacks and stuff. So they hid off over here. What I am finding is that our storage space is getting full too fast. Oh no. So what we will do, ooh, it's a trinket. Nice. All right, let's see what the trinket does. Deuces. A crude drawing of a boastful escape. All right, but what does it do? Like, so if you see this one, right? A gland full of seamlessly infinite acid combo attacks cause it to burst. So the talent on this little trinket here is final damage. I do a 3-hit combo and it does an acid explosion at the end of it. And does extra damage to whatever's over here. Okay, so we must be getting close to the haze. Yep. All right. So you see how that little green mist fog type stuff is the haze. It's a poison. Let me heal up a bit because I'm going to need it. Let me eat some fiddles. All right. No, you don't want to jump in it. It'll kill you. But you do, I suggest you explore everything. Just be careful when doing so. Because look, ooh, surprise. But you can't get back there. So it's a little surprise area, but you can't get back there. There is, I know for a fact, somewhere over here, we are going to run into a spider doodle. There he is. And a milk molar. Hooray!
Wolf spider. Watch out, it can burn.
Come on. Okay, so my needler. Ow! My needler isn't doing enough damage. So we're gonna switch back to this. Can you see my axes? Ow!
This stuff's burning me up.
Okay, so yeah, he almost got me. All right, he almost got me, y'all. He almost got me. I almost got murked. There we go. Milk molar. Hooray! All right. Location that you're going to want to visit. Oh, another watch. Once I get to a safe location, I will show you what the watches do. But what you're going to want to do, Cody, is you're going to want to try to get to this location over here, where all these... Okay, my inventory's full. Oh. Calm down, buddy. Come on. Yep. Uh-huh. All right. I need that. So
I have
let me
limits.
eat that.
Or I guess I thought I did.
Something just happened. I don't know what just happened. Oh, larvae are aware of me. But I only killed one. That's what I don't get. All right. So anyway, you're going to want to make your way to this little area here. And because my inventory's full, I'm going to show you the reverse way to get back to where you're at. But right here in this rock is where you will find this dagger, the larva blade. It does a poison attack. It'll help you in the beginning against bugs that don't do poison. So it'll help you against larva, anything other than the little spider and the big spider. Let's do... I could hold off on that. Hydrate. Got you. I got a Red Bull right here. It gives me wings. Let me cash my milk molar in. So the milk molar you could do at this ALS or ASL station. So from there, we're going to go this way. You're going to follow this log. Hi, ants. I do want to hurt you just because I need your body parts, but I won't. And then there's the end of the log. Leave me alone. There's the end of the log. So then you'll just come this way. Now here's where I fought that stank bug. And then you just keep running straight. It'll lead you to the leg right here. You're now standing on top of that mound that had the cave with the dust mites. Then you come over here. Let me make sure I got my chopper stuff on. Okay. There's your baseball. A good spot to build if you want to build. You could build up on this whole thing. Just clear off all this grass. And you could build up here. But you'll want to put a wall for protection going across the back here. Ooh, I need water. Only because critters could come around that area, and you don't want them
At least it's
attacking you while you're sleeping or while you're, you know, trying to do whatever it is you're trying to do with your base or with, you know, anything of that nature. All right, I'm gonna chop this down real quick so I can get the tufts because I only got 4 available to me. The good thing about this one is with all the dandelions that you chop down, you get 5 to 6 tufts.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
All right. So the first time I played this game, my first area that I built on was right here. So I cleared these grass on this, and I put a log fence going from one side to the other. That way anything that walked by couldn't come in here. They would have to basically get over the fence. And then I set up planks and everything to kind of build up. So all this was leveled off. And then I built up to where I could build up here. And that's where I built, this is where I built my first house. When I first played this game, I didn't start looking over here at the treehouse until I seen my brother and our homeboy Acid build over here. Never at the tree. I'll show you where they built. Let me just go empty all this stuff out of our inventory. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. Matter of fact, let me put them up here, seeing how somebody wanted me to fall off the face of the earth. We're not going to say no names. All right. Let me deposit that. All right. Okay, so now I can spin my top ones on web, and then my bottom ones on crude rope. All right, so let's put, I forgot I don't have any in there because I've took them all out. Okay, so we're gonna deposit grass, no dry, deposit vegetation, no acorns, no sap, no hard items, soft items, rope. So my soft items are plant life, my berries. My hard items are clay. So that's cool. Fuzz. Fuzz is the mite fuzz and the gnat fuzz. Special bug parts are the little liquids and sacs that come from each of the bugs. So the poison, the glands, that stuff. The goo is this grub sludge. All my random bugs, the ones that I won't have a lot of parts for, will go in here. Spiders go in here, and ants go in here. All right. So what do I have? I have a toaster strudel. Let me put the toaster strudel on here. Fine. All right. And then ant parts. Let me put that there. So I have that mint. The mint, I think I'm going to put in with the berry parts. Actually, no. I'm going to put it in with the upgrade parts. Okay. I need to used gear. I could put the trinket in the used gear area. Well, I mean, you can always build your base up here too. I say,
this is
you know, if
probably
you
what
see it,
Bottled
if you
wanted.
see it on here and it draws inspiration for you to want to build, go ahead and build. Let me eat
pretty
that.
good.
All right. I'm actually going to put I'm going to build a storage basket right here. And I'm going to put the trinket in there. And then I'm going to name my storage basket. Trinkets. All right. There we go. All right, so let me show you where Acid and my brother built their base. So the first place my brother built his base, and initially Acid did too, was this location here. They built up. They built a nice little platform out, and then built, you know, a base upwards. And then they had they made like a plank go that way to just be able to walk across the top of the fence, the post line here to the other side. And then because of other game content, and this was like later on in our gameplay when we played this originally, there's some things that happen from time to time. So Acid was like, you know what? I'm not going to sit there and have that be so accessible for them to use against me. So what he did is he came out over here to this location. Ooh, Tadpole. Hi,
Let's see what
Tadpole.
we got a new one here.
Yay, Tadpole. So he came out over here and he built on the lily pads. So he built his base on top of these 3 lily pads. 1, 2, 3. Now, with the latest updates, there's just one problem with that. And the one problem with that is the wolf spiders can now jump. So of course the wolf spider could jump from here up on this leaf, or from here across to that lily pad. So now it kind of made it a dangerous spot to build. But before, when they weren't able to jump like that, it was actually a pretty good spot. What you over there fussing about, homie? I'm gonna wait until daylight. I'm gonna go check out the gazebo over there. See
Those
what's in that.
aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
All right. So let us... What time is it? Oh, it's 3:25 in the morning. See? Running around, doing stuff. Lost track of time. Do. Okay. Let me repair my dagger. Sweet. Everything else seems cool. Let me clear up some slots. So I don't need a full whole bunch of those now. Because I did upgrade. Matter of fact, let me... let me upgrade my bow. There we go. Now it's level 3. Okay. So I don't think I need that many arrows. Let me craft some more first aid. So I have a blueprint available somewhere. Ah, got a crossbow. Must be in the front row. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out, talking mess. I hope anything I shared with you helped your experience in the game. And you're always welcome to come back. I hope you have a good night. I hope dinner's good. And I'll see you later. I appreciate you, Cody. Have a good one. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. That's what I was coming to do. There we go. Ooh. I could craft nachos. Nacho cheese. All right.
That's not so bad.
Got that done. Do. What else was I wanting to do? Okay, I need clover. Got you. There we go. Let's do our grass. Let's do our web and rope. And we should be back to being good. All right. Before we do that, that was weird. Okay. So let us Okay, so it doesn't look like tadpoles are enemies. So that's a good thing. Imagine that. Hey, raw
Look
science.
around.
Oh, there's a Toofusis over there. Raw science.
Eureka! I've always wanted to say that.
Okay. Let's come in here. Is there anything of value? I do want to scan these.
Science.
All right. So I got that. Tadpoles. Air bubbles. I need... So I already know. I'm gonna need that. Okay. So let's go see what we could craft now. Oh. While I'm here. Hey. What are you doing? Alright. Got me some clover stuff. Now let's go. We'll fix that first part of the... So she in there. Okay, they're back. Well, let's say they should be back.
At least it's clean. Ish.
Alright. Excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna need some logs. Some sap. All right. So let me move you there so you're not in the middle of the floor. And you there. All right. So now let's do that. Do that. So now that I've analyzed the stuff I got from under the water, Heals, hauling, attack, moist, boost and stamina, boost in health, gas boost, super stamina or hyper stamina. All right. So let me craft one of those. I should craft that, huh? Okay. Shrunken bone for that. I need grass strands for that. Okay, I need boat fins and grass strands. Okay. And didn't I just... Was that what I collected? No, that's tadpole. That's not water boat. Okay.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
I appreciate the follow, Cody. All right. So let us lettuce. Let's go explore the water a little bit then. I am gonna need to
Hey, no one likes a nosy neighbor.
so let me do this and do inventory. Put this down here. Actually, I'm gonna move it. We're gonna unassign, go here, and then sign. There we go. All right, so then let's go. Okay. So because this is the shallows, pull this out. It's not that one that I could do it on. Is it this one? Nope, not that one I could do it on. Not there.
Let's see what we can find. New one found.
Yep, I know. We're gonna look and just search everything. Water flea. Are you who they're? No, that's flea meat. Okay. Okay.
Got a new one here.
Hmm. I like it. Okay, so this is where I need to drop down at. Alright, so we're gonna go and do some investigating.
I walked into a spider web!
Aw, come on. Of course she runs away. Coward. Alright, let's see. Let's scan this.
Science.
Let me scan this. Let me scan this. And I need to scan these two, but I need to wait until 1735.
It is nice to see it. How can I help you today? I'm afraid Dr. Tully did not program me for dream analysis, but I will do my best. Was it perhaps about electric beef? I have always wanted to have that dream.
Electric
Why don't
beef.
you describe your dream for me? Aha! That confirms it. There are two spacers, just as Dr. Tully surmised. One in the yard and one at Ominent. He had a hunch that they continued his work on the spacer after he stopped working for them. It all computes. I do not believe these are just dreams. These are surely your memories. But perhaps they only return to you as dreams. So, Ominent shrunk you, and now you are here. I am pretty sure you are not an Ominent secret agent. I was JKing. That was a test. You passed. So if you are not an Ominent agent, why would they be shrinking children? Surely I have no idea. Yet another puzzle for us to solve. On the plus side, your memories must be slowly returning. If you have another dream, please come again. How can I be of assistance? How can I help you today? Please come again soon.
Hey, bye, Burkle.
Science. Science.
Raw science. Okay. I completed that.
There's an orb weaver!
Come here, you raggedy old heifer. Okay, so he's not back. If he is, he's out walking around. Oh, I do need to fight you guys.
Let's see what we can find.
What was your weakness again? Stabbing. Okay. I want to fight both of y'all, but I do need y'all. No, I didn't want both. I said I didn't want both of y'all. Ow. I'm sorry, buddy. Trust me, I didn't want to.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
It's because there's things that I need to craft to help me out. And if I am let's do water veg, water parts. There we go. All right. I need more of those. Yes. Sunken bone. More water fins. All right. So now when I put
Better safe
this
than
on,
sorry.
abso-freaking-lutely. Heck yeah.
At least it's clean-ish.
Sweet. Okay. Oh. I need food. So let me eat that. Did I put something on here? I didn't. Okay, cool. Grab that. Do my bug part hot deposit. Oh, because I used it to craft. That's right. All right. Let's consume that. You know what I'm gonna craft? I really didn't focus on it or think about it until now because I didn't see it. Need to craft me a oven. Need to craft me a stove top oven. I need.
Putting on some more armor.
Of course. Leave me alone. Always one. I'm coming for you. Hold on. Give me a second. We're going to put those in there. We're going to put those in there. I'm going to switch from that to this. I'm going to put this on. All right, where you at, Raggedy? Raggedy Ann. Ain't nobody told. My hands was full. That's the only reason I ran. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Ow. Yeah, come here. Come on. Oh, mess with me. Mess with me. Come on. Mess with me. Come on. I want you to. Yeah. That's what I was waiting on. Cause she gonna mess you up. Oh, what? I know. Tell him. Tell him. Say, you don't want that smoke, homie. Tell him. And that there, folks, is how you get the ladybug to help you beat up something. All right. My pallet is injured. Let me come over here. I'm gonna grab that. Because I don't have... dummy. There we go. There we go. I was like, why am I swinging at this thing? Because I thought when I picked it up out the box that I put it in my hand, not in my inventory. So. All right. Oh. Put that back. Put the spider stuff there. That there. Because I'm not going to use that. Let me. Oh, that's what I wanted to check before I did that. So this does more damage, more stun, same speed, and it gives me life steal. I think I'll keep the that one on. Keep my larva blade.
That's not so bad.
What was I thinking? There was something I was thinking about. That's what it was. Alright, clover and wood. Alright, y'all. I think this is going to be where I end the stream today. I appreciate everybody coming out. I appreciate you all spending time with me, watching me play the game. I hope a lot of what I was saying to Cody helped you guys out as well. Cody, I appreciate the follow. I appreciate the conversation. I'm glad I could give you tips and tricks and help out where I could. Hope to see you in stream sometime, chatting and talking mess about the critters. I hope you enjoy the game when you do play it. Everybody else that came in, whether they lurked or were just chilling in the background, I appreciate you all. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. And in the meantime, between time, until next time, your boy, that's right, I said it as I always say it. Your boy, Doc Saint is out. Peace.